Anthony Hartwig here with a Struthers player profile. I'm joined by Ronnie Leonard, the winner of our last week's Baird Brothers Big Dog of the Valley. Ronnie, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
You know, you win Baird Brothers Big Dog. There was over 41,000 votes total in the boys' poll. What's it mean to you that Struthers community really backed you up and got the majority of those votes to get you to win?
It means a lot to know that they have my back and they're ready for me to see me succeed. So it's kind of great.
You know, talk about what it's like. I mean, you play in one of the most iconic gyms in the area. You get to play in the field house, and when it's rocking, it gets rocking. And you finally get a crowd back in the gym this year because the COVID protocols have kind of been lax, and people can come and watch you. What has it been like feeding off their energy this year at the field house?
I mean, it's great. Last year, we had to create our own energy as no one was really allowed in there because of COVID. So this year, they got way more people in there. They're building up. The student section has been great these past few games, really just getting us motivated, knowing that we could go out there and compete with anyone.
A lot of talk in the offseason was all about what Struthers wasn't going to be this year. I mean, obviously, you lost a lot of big names off that roster last year, graduated. A lot of people outside the program were saying, oh, Struthers, this NE8's going to be wide open. But you guys canceled out that noise, and you only focused on what you guys were and what you guys could do. And it's an impressive start to the season. Talk about some of the things that you guys did in the summer and in the preseason to make sure that you guys had an identity and you realized that you respected what you were last year, but you kind of changed a little bit what you were this year, and you were still able to succeed.
Yeah, so this summer we were just working out, group workouts. We had like 3-4-man workouts with coach every 3 days a week. I'd say we'd be in there getting work in. Sometimes we'd have some team workouts, just always gelling together, trying to find new ways that we all benefit from each other's playing styles. So that's really helped.
You keep on keeping on in the NE8. Last night you had a tough one with South Range. They were able to take a 13-point lead on you, but you guys came back and won 49-46, and you guys keep rolling in the NE8. Talk about what it's like to go through this league and what it's like to keep being successful in it.
Yeah, so we have a just strong feeling that we could be the district champs and league champs again this year. One of the last 2 years we're trying to go for the three-peat, never done in NE8 history, so that'd be really nice. And you were just always competing because no matter what team we play, this conference, it could always swing. Every team could have a rally and win, so you never know. You always just want to play your best. It's always going to be a game when you're playing in the conference.
This program is not unheard of coming back. I mean, I know there were a lot of games last year where maybe you'd be down at halftime or you'd be down after a quarter that you guys were able to come back and make adjustments. Same thing last night. That's got to be confidence. Talk about this program's confidence, where it comes from, and how much of it you guys have.
Yeah, our coach just really believes in us. Ever since I've been a freshman in the program, he's been here. He's always had confidence. Has always let us play our game, and we really practice our conditioning and get ready conditioned, because second half hits, people tend to tire out and get tired, and we're just waking up. We're just getting started during that second half. So our second half, we just really come out strong. So that's just really it. Our coach is just very good with that stuff.
Perfect segue to talk about Coach Wernicke and what it's like being coached by him, what it's meant to you, and some of the things that he's helped you grow in, not just as a player, but as a person as well.
Yeah, he's a very good coach, very good person to talk to. You can come to talk to him whenever you need. Honestly, he's like another father figure to me. So it's just great to have him as my coach.
We only get to see him on the sidelines, but talk about some of the things that maybe you would see behind the scenes that maybe people don't know about Coach Wernicke that you think they should know.
Yeah, he's always in the gym. Whenever you want to go in, he's always there. He'll open it up for you if you need to. And during away games, he'll buy us food for the bus ride, get us snacks, get us all this so we're ready to go and play the best we can play.
The other thing we noticed real quick about this program, whether it be last year, this year, 2 years ago, doesn't matter what season it is, You guys play really good as a unit, all together, all doing your jobs. Talk about the chemistry of this team and how easy it is to trust your teammates to do what they're supposed to do, so you can just go and focus on what you're supposed to do during a game.
Yeah, so losing 7 seniors last year really took a toll on our chemistry, but throughout summer and early weeks of practice, we started to get like a feel for each other and feel how each other's playing styles are. And it really just started to gel and like know that Dante, he's a good shooter. Nick, really good driver shooter. Sal, big guy down low. So just like matching all together, could find ways.
Yeah, and losing those seniors, it didn't sneak up on you. It wasn't something that you didn't know what was coming. I mean, you knew going into the summer, this is what we're going to have to do. So, talk about some of the strategies you did to kind of gel together as a team, and like you said, kind of figure out what each person is good at, and what were some strategies you guys used to do that?
Yeah. So, you know, mostly it was off the court. We would always like go hang out at someone's house, go bowling, whatever, to get that chemistry, build friendship. And then that will translate to on the court work.
You guys get a lot of credit for the stuff that you do on the floor during the games, but people tend to forget that you guys are also students. You go through school, and you're student athletes. Talk about some of your favorite subjects, and what it's like being in the school system at Struthers, and what it's like getting an education from there.
Yeah, Struthers is a great place, is great. Teachers are amazing. If you're struggling in a class, they'll really help you, really, because they want the best for you. So whenever your class you're in, they're always looking out for the best, and they want you to be the best you can be.
Have there been any teachers through your high school career that have been big impacts on you, and big impacts on you as a person, and you as where you want to be going into your goals in the future?
Yeah, so I have Mr. Garkar. He's my math teacher right now. He's also an assistant basketball coach for us. Mr. Matsey just really taught me about life and like things and like many adverse like things can't go your way. So he's always been there for me. Mr. Gaya as well. He's always been there. Really good, funny guy. So those three teachers really like stick out to me, and I'll remember them through my whole life.
What are some of your future goals after you graduate from Struthers that you kind of want to accomplish for yourself?
Yeah, so I want to continue playing my basketball career. D1, D2, or D3 doesn't matter. I just want to continue playing the game I love and get a degree in business.
And you talked about this game that you love so much. Talk a little bit about where that passion came from and where the love of the sport came from.
Yeah, so ever since I was little, I've always played basketball, since I was third grade, fourth grade. But once I started to grow and really get tall, I noticed that I could actually do something with this. So my brother Ryan, he's been always training me, helping me become better. So like when we couldn't get in the gym, he would find something to do for me to do so I could just become better as a player.
When you were growing as a player and going through it and finding a passion for the game, who were some of your role models that you tried to either model your game after or at least take some notes from when you watched them play?
Yeah, I really looked up to the upperclassmen when I was a freshman, like Carson Ryan, looked up to him, Trey Metzger, Brandon Washington, all these guys, Aiden Slocum I looked up to, which I played with, but I really like how Slocum drived. He was really good at driving. Trey was really good at shooting. B was really good at facilitating. So I just tried to pick up little things that each of them did and add it to my game.
And now it's kind of the flipped opposition where now all of a sudden all the young kids are looking to you for leadership and saying, they're going to use you as their part of their journey. What is that kind of like, knowing that you looked up to the upperclassmen when you were a freshman, but now the young kids are looking up to you for examples and things that they can use to future to their future?
It feels great. It means a lot to me. I just want to help them become a better player because we have a lot of talented guys, young guys that really, if they really step up, they could really be something in basketball. So, like having them look up to me is just really meaningful to me.
Ronnie, before we let you go, I want to give you the chance to shout out your support system, the people that are there for you all the time, and really the people that you wouldn't be where you are without.
Yeah. So, just shout out to my mom, dad, brother, the basketball team, Coach Warnicki, the student section that we have, and the Struthers community as a whole. So thank you.
Ronnie Leonard, the winner of the Barrett Brothers Big Dog of the Valley Week 5. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us, and we wish you the best of luck in the rest of your season.
Thank you.